Thank you, Brendan. Thank you, John. Thank you, Carmel. Thank you, Scarlett. That was really, really incredible. Um, I, I can't, I'm at a loss for words. That really was, for me, the highlight of the day so far. Um, but wonderful though that was, we actually have something even better coming up. You've heard me say all day about how historic this occasion is and that we're going to be living history. And this is it. This is the moment that I've been referring to all this time. History is here, now. Do you remember that feeling on Christmas morning or on your birthday when you get that present and it's very nicely wrapped and you can't see what it is, but you know what it is because that's the thing you've really wanted. It's the thing you've really wanted. That wasn't what I was referring to. But a parent now has gotten it or a spouse has gotten it for you. So you've got that delicious feeling that you're about to open something that you know what it is, but you can't quite see it, but you know it's coming. That's how I feel right now. That's how I feel right now because this is what I've always wanted. This is what we've always wanted as an industry, to get to this point, to have this standard, to have this first set of certified social compliance auditors. And this is the gift that APSCA has given us. And it's time to unwrap that present. How are we doing this?
So, as Avadi said, we're going to introduce the CSCAs. I'm not a CSCA. This is just an example, but I wanted to show you, as an example, what we're going to be presenting to our CSCAs today. So, as a start, I know it's a little bit warped when you looked here in the middle, but on A4 standard paper, we have created a certificate which each individual auditor will be receiving. Obviously, the people that are here will give it to them directly. For the auditors that were unable to join us today, we have bundled those up and are passing those to individual audit firms so that you can present those hopefully in a very nice fashion to your auditors. So they'll be receiving the certificate, and then this is a very elongated, what looks like, but it's actually a card. It's a very similar size to a credit card, which has their name, membership number, their level, the issue date, which is obviously December, which is when we're handing them out. On the reverse side of the card, should have done double-sided card. Think about that now. On the reverse side of the card, there's actually two QR codes. One of the QR codes will actually, if you scan it, it takes you straight to APSCA's website to validate the auditor number. And that way you can also understand the status of the auditor in good standing, etc. And the other QR code actually is the APSCA member number of the individual auditor. And there's also information on the card if somebody has concerns about the authenticity of the card, etc. That little blob in the top right-hand corner is actually a little gold seal. It has the APSCA logo on it, and there's holoquotes throughout. We understand people can potentially copy this. We've done the best that we can. We hold the license for the actual printing of the card and living in hope that it remains just an APSCA special product for the next however long. So, if I could ask those, and I should have done that before, if I can ask those that are receiving their CSCA, if you can go stand over here on my left, your right, with Barbara, who's going to get you in alphabetical order so that we can do this properly. So if all those auditors that are receiving CSCA can go stand up over here. Once you finish and receive your CSCA, if you can stand over here with Julie, and we want to take a photo of all of our CSCAs once we've presented those that are here today. So Kelly Jo is actually going to introduce and call everybody up one by one, and then we will actually go through the remaining auditors that received their CSCA that aren't able to be with us today.
Thank you. I'm not sure if I missed it, but just to inform our auditors here that are receiving their certifications, we ask you to come to once you've received your certificate, if you could come to my right, and we will then wait till everyone's received their certificate and take a group photo. Will Grace Cow please step up? Congratulations. Next is Richard Ingrau, Accordia Global Compliance Group. Congratulations. Next is Sonsi Liu with UL. Congratulations. Next is Luis Martinez with Intertech. Felicidades, congratulations. Next is Selena Song with UL. Congratulations. Next is Renata Tamapolska-Badura from UL. Congratulations. Next is George Tu with Arch Advisors. Next, Scarlett Wang with SGS. Next is Rooney Wu with Insight. Next is Xiango Wu with UL. Next is Bella Zhang with Arch Advisors. Next, Kathy Zhu with Tuve Ryland. And last, but not least, Lucy Zhu with Global Group. We do have some auditors that unfortunately were not able to join us today. So in their absence, we'd still like to take time to recognize those auditors who've gained their CSCA certification. So I will run through the names. Jessica Zhu with Elevate. Stefan Liao with Elevate. Feel free to clap. Pascal Denoise with UL. Carson Chen, SGS. Michael Gao, Tuve Sud. Lindsay Lin with Intertech. Hami Nakjavani with Intertech. Alireza Bakshi Shayan with Intertech. Janice Rasmussen with UL. Ivy Pan with ESTS. Philip Van with Intertech. Lisa Ni with Arch Advisors. Judy Ling with SCSA, Alan James Cherry with International Associates, Kathy O'Grady with Partner Africa, Lenore Marin with Accordia Global Compliance Group, Alvin Shen with SGS, Elise Madison with UL, Mario Sanchez with Arch Advisors, Melissa Cereza with Arch Advisors, Mauricio Saldana with SGS, Tracy Ford with Arch Advisors, Edgar Hueso with Arch Advisors, Amy Wang with the BSI Group, Roshni Wickramanzin with SGS, Justina Skop with SGS, and Priyanka Oja with SGS. Thank you. Congratulate to everyone. And so with that, we did remind you we're going to be taking a group photo of the CSCIs. If you could come to the stage, please.